Now, I know we all knew that between now and June, there was going to be all kinds of fuckery, whether it be the major news outlets, whether it be the YouTubers, but I've seen it all. First of all, this morning I got to see a dude on YouTube say he was doing a deep dive into the Bryan Kohberger case, and all he did was show the outside of the Latah County Jail and kept repeating it over and over again. Bryan Kohberger is in this building. Well, we know, dickhead, he's been there for a long time. We could have just Google imaged the place. This is a deep dive. This is where cops are. This is where the Latah County Court is. We know you've been there before. Fuck it. That's not what we're here to talk about. Today, we're going to be talking about the newest claims that Bryan Kohberger identifies as a woman and wants to be transferred to a woman's facility. I actually hope it's true, because that's exactly what I would do if I was in his situation. I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. Let's do it.
Bring it back.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday morning. Guys, I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. Before we get started with this fucked up ass story, let me say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you to everybody that supports the channel or any of my channels, regardless of the method you use, whether it's Cash App, Patreon, Venmo, PayPal. Truth is, guys, I couldn't do this each and every day as often as I do if it wasn't for you. Thank you. Big shout out to the Gun Squad. You guys are what makes this thing go. If you too find my content valuable, I mean, I guess I could go outside courthouses and be like, this. No, let me stop. If you too find my content valuable, feel free to hit the links down below. Support the channel. If you guys want to see any of my other work, if you're not snowflakes, it's clear though. If you're on the left, you may not like my political content or my other live streams. But if you want to check it out, the links are down below. If you get into gaming, my gaming channel is down there. All that good shit. But let's go ahead and get into this story, man, because it's, I saw it this morning. The Evil Exists channel, I saw pop up on theirs. And then I saw somebody I watch regularly, which is Harsh Reality. And he put it on his morning video. I was like, no, Harsh, don't do it. And he did it. But as I watched the video, I realized he thinks it's bullshit too, which, it's a saving grace. So I said to myself, man, before this ball gets rolling, let me comment on this. Let me show you guys the article, because what they are now claiming is that Bryan Kohberger, and when I say they, I just mean this Today's 5, which isn't a credible news source at all. I don't even know why we're reacting to it. Maybe it's just because there is no news. Bryan Kohberger requests move to women's prison, claims to identify as a female. First of all, if I went to prison in today's day, I wish I could have claimed that shit 20 years ago. Today, if I got locked up and went to prison, you best believe I identify as a broad. You better believe it. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't every man do it? The left loves that shit. They love it anyway. I want you to put me in a prison with all women. I'd be eating pussy. And I'm a lesbian woman at that. I'll be eating pussy all day long. Fuck Lionel Richie and all night long. All day, all night, brunch, dinner, lunch, don't give a fuck. Bryan Kohberger, who y'all claim is an incel anyway, look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. None of this shit is real. But if I was Bryan Kohberger, this is exactly what I'd do. Let's go ahead and take a look at the article. It says Bryan Kohberger says it's unfair. He's in a men's prison. I want you guys to understand as we continue with this, this is fake news. This isn't real. This isn't a credible source. Hell, News Nation ain't even credible, but News Nation is way more credible than this. Let's just call it what it is. He said, I've been silent about this long enough. Bullshit. But I really hope this is true. Kohberger and his attorneys are planning to put a motion in before the criminal hearing. Now, here's the reality. You can check the minutes, the court minutes. You can check all motions filed. There is no motion that's been put in for this. And that's number one. Then number two, what makes you think this jank-ass website has a connection directly into Kohberger's lawyer that would even let them know this information? That's number two. But let's go ahead and continue on. It says Bryan Kohberger has allegedly asked his lawyers. There is no allegedly. You made it up. There is no allegedly. You and this website completely made it up. period. Asked his lawyers to put in a surprising motion. According to sources, Kohberger claims he is being mistreated, misgendered, and abused. You know what I think this is? I think this is conservatives roasting liberals. Let's just call it what it is. All you wokies, all you progressives, that's all this is us people roasting you, because that's exactly how you sound. You see how ridiculous this is? To say, let's put someone that you could suspect of murdering 4 women into a women's prison, which, by the way, he's not in a prison anyway. He's in a county jail. I know some of you motherfuckers don't know the difference, but it's reality. All this is people roasting the wokies. There's no doubt about this, because I want you to understand that just as ridiculous as this article sounds, whether this hurts your feet for me to say or not, I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. You sound just as ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get on into this. I identify as all kinds of shit. According to sources, Kohberger claims he is being mistreated, misgendered, and abused by the court systems. He has demanded that he be moved to a women's prison immediately. Once again, you know this is fake. You know this is satire. You know this is bullshit, because he's in a county. The word prison is being tossed around way too much for it to be any type of serious article. You see what I'm saying? I identify as a female. I always have. I was never asked. From the beginning, I was silenced, and being in a prison with men is not where I belong. Kohberger's defense team has filed the motion, and no, they have not. And it is expected by sources to be at least reviewed by the judge before the set hearing in June. Listen, you can take a look at the minutes. It's not hard to find all the different injunctions, all the different motions that's been filed. And trust me, this is fake news. And this is why I hate human beings. This is why I hate the internet. This is why I hate you memeing homos. I hate all of you. Because it's so fucking ridiculous, because you think it's funny. You think it's funny to write up an article like this. You think, what do y'all kids call it? Memes. You guys are fucking retards. All of you. That's the truth. Kohberger's defense team has filed the motion. It's all lies. That is, and by the way, the same people that do dumb shit like this is the same type of people trying to claim that everybody else that they don't agree with is fake news or lying to you. I'm just saying, that's the reality. Bryan Kohberger wouldn't be the first inmate in American history to claim they were misgendered after being arrested, but due to the nature of his crimes, it is likely the judge will hesitate sending Kohberger into that environment. Our sources noted the motion to send Kohberger to a women's prison circled around 2 main points. There's no motion to send him to a women's prison because he's not in prison. Bryan Kohberger identifies as, therefore, is a female. Get the fuck out of here, wokies. So he was placed in the wrong facility from the beginning. Bryan Kohberger says he does not feel safe in a women's prison. What do you mean? He killed if Kohberger did what you said he did, he fucked up Ethan Chapman, and Ethan Chapman's a big motherfucker. He's safe. Have you seen the size of Ethan? And Bryan Kohberger handled him like a piece of trash. Just threw him out. No problem. Easy peasy. Done killed 2, went down there, easily took out Ethan, and then it was just him alone with Xana. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, he did it fairly easily in a very small amount of time. And Ethan was a big athletic dude, and he got destroyed. Ran through like the first night with the Tinder whore. Just ran through by Bryan Kohberger. Let's call it what it is. I think it's fair to say, and I know a lot of you people are going to be, how dare you talk like that? Suck my dick. I can talk about any way I want to talk about it. Brian's my channel. You don't like it, leave. Bryan Kohberger did run through that dude. And so it's clear that Bryan Kohberger, it would be just fine in prison. He's clearly a physical force. Clearly is bad enough to take out 3 other people and a whole grown athlete male. Call it what you want. Say what you want. But Bryan, he didn't get Ethan Chapman while Ethan Chapman was asleep. He got Ethan Chapman in the doorway while Ethan Chapman was standing up, probably fighting him. All right, let's go ahead. I think it's fair to say he identified, if Bryan Kohberger did it, though. Let's see. I think it's fair to say even if he identified as a woman, he shouldn't be allowed to make any requests, let alone a request to go over to the girl's side. Like, there's no reason why they wouldn't say women. You can tell this is some young motherfucker. He literally killed 3 of them. We do not know that. Is it really worth making every other woman or prisoner scared just so Bryan Kohberger can feel safer? Why does he even deserve that? You know how I know that Bryan Kohberger doesn't really identify as a woman? Because he never said it, jackass. Because women don't stalk random sorority kids and kill them. Okay, this has got to be a woman writer. Because women don't stalk random sorority kids and kill them in cold blood with a literal knife at 4 a.m. Well, I mean, they may not do it at 4 a.m. No woman I know does that. Well, no man you know does that, jackass. I challenge you to find me one that does. Aside from Bryan Kohberger, if this motion goes through. He's still calling Kohberger a woman. One thing is for sure, Bryan's girlfriend likely will not be happy hearing the demand. Oh, God. Hold on, that's his girlfriend? Is that Bryan Kohberger's girlfriend? That can't be. That can't be. This has got to be some bullshit. One thing is for sure, Bryan's girlfriend likely will not be happy hearing the man she has been lusting over is about to pull a Bruce. Brittany Hislop insists he's the perfect man for her. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Brittany. My love interest is named Bryan and is accused of murder. I just wish to get out because she's talking about the Brittany chick. One way to describe my feelings for him over the last week or so, it's kind of like being lovesick. Anthony Mancini, is this the dude that wrote the article? Yeah, it is. No. Yeah, he's a clown. He's a straight clown. I just want to take a look at some of the articles to see. All right. I don't know what the fuck this dude's problem is and why he came up with this fucking article, but I gotta admit it's funny, but there's fake news everywhere. Look, man, this is why you guys need people. You guys need the bad guy. You need bad guys like me to come out here and tell you the truth about all this shit, because I don't care what you think. I don't care about your views. I only care about people that support the channel, to be perfectly honest, whether it be this. That's why I don't do that much over here, because my other channels are how I make a living. I don't really care about your view. I don't care about your sub. I care about only speaking the truth and giving my commentary on stories like this. Fake news is everywhere, man. One thing you ain't got to worry about is me lying to you. You ain't got to worry about me making up shit. I know all the YouTubers are probably going to jump on this at some point, but at least this is a lot more entertaining than sitting outside the Latah County Jail being like, this is a deep dive. I just want to let you know, Bryan Kohberger is in that, but man, I couldn't even believe I saw that shit today. I couldn't even believe it. I can't believe it at all. And then the same dude had a video where he ate the Mad Greek. Deep dive. Bryan Kohberger, and you know he has like retarded titles. It'll just say deep dive, period. Bryan Kohberger, period. Mad Greek, period. So you just went to a restaurant to get something to eat? How do you know Bryan Kohberger's even been there? You don't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so goofy. People will make up anything for videos. I just like to respond to the fuckery. It is what it is. Guys, if you like what I do here and you want to support the channel, feel free to hit the links down below. Let me know in the comments section. Please tell me you're not one of these people that believe this. To me, it's just conservatives roasting liberals. If you want to know the honest to God truth. You know, the limp-wristers and the people that believe they can identify as anything. I identify as a cup of coffee and shit. You know the deal. So, I know I hurt some of the snowflakes' feelings today. Sorry. Hope you enjoy your day. If you got a problem, suck my dick. Period. I'm thejbgunner. This is Crime Time. We'll wait for a better story next time. But I didn't want to give you... It's Monday. We didn't have anything. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoy it. Y'all be cool. I'm out.